What's up? What's good? What's poppin'? Hello, 'tis me from the future, in my ultimate corporate form. Hello, 'tis me from the future, in my ultimate corporate form. I came to share with you, hear ye, that this video is not sponsored. That is all. Please continue on to today's entertainment. Enjoy. Guys, listen, it's 5:28 in the AM on my day off. That is a crime. That deserves actual, literal, physical jail. However, here we are. As president, self-proclaimed CEO, founder of the Broke Bitch Baddies Club. I just made that up on the spot. Unite. Anyway, girl, I may work a full-time job. I got a credit card to pay off. I got gas I need to. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, point is, a little extra cash would go a long way in my book. And just for funsies, today's video is something I don't usually do. This is not my usual content. Come along with me as I see how much money I can make off Survey Junkie in one day. It's 5:38 right now, and I'm kind of thinking I want to challenge myself to see how much I can make in an 8-hour shift. I make like $20 an hour. So, and I can't do math. $20 an hour for an 8-hour shift would be $160. You know, that would be a work day for me. I feel like the strategy would be to hit the higher paying surveys. But I feel like that's a tricky move because you don't qualify for those necessarily. Like, it's harder to be qualified for those surveys. I think I really want to try and push for 50. Like, if I can make $50 today, $50 today, $50 today. I just wasted 8 hours of my life. That's a tank of gas for me. So we can work with that. We can make it work. So I think I'm gonna start at 6 a.m., clock in for my shift. Should I get all cute and stuff too? We could do that. I like the way you think. Come on, let's get ready. Welcome back to my bathroom. I know this is what I look like right now. I look at kind of like a spider thing going on. You know what? If you fake the confidence for it, anything can be cute. But this is realistically, I think, oh, I could do this in X amount of time. Did we forget that you have ADHD? You have no form of time management at all. I don't know, why am I stressed out? I've stressed myself out. What's giving business? Not the crusts in my hair. I have to be quiet too. I don't want to wake up my toddler. Oh, shh. We're being quiet. And that's not very quiet. You think this will stretch to fit my head? You want to bet? Oops. It's giving like, I don't know. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, one thing about me is I love to smell good. I don't know why, but when people like walk by you and they're like, somebody smells good, you smell good. That is my favorite compliment, especially as an adult. I don't know why. That's just my favorite compliment. Like, my biggest fear, being stinky. Okay, now it's giving corporate. Ooh, okay. Was that too much? No. I have a pimple there the whole time and y'all didn't tell me? Oh, it was cool. It's giving chiseled. It's giving. Oh, damn. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. I'm feeling a little frisky. Should I put on some mascara? Also, can we talk about this green monochromatic, acrobatic, snack, pitty pack, waddick? Oh. Let me just stun on them real quick. Serve. You gotta serve. And a this is what my screen looks like. I have plenty of options to start off already. We've got a couple big pointers, and they're usually long surveys. Like this one says it's gonna take an hour. We have this one which says it's gonna take like 10 minutes, which isn't bad. This 130.1 is 15 minutes. 500 points is $5. And with a lot of these surveys, they are pretty hit or miss. Like some of them you'll qualify for and others you won't. Like right now, I think I'm sitting at 9 points, which is 9 cents. And you can withdraw when you hit $5, but I'm not gonna withdraw till the end of the day, you know. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pick one, probably just the first one, and we're gonna get started. 20 minutes, 95 points. Let's see. I'll check back in at some point and we'll like debrief what's going on. I don't know, I'll come back. Let's get started. I'll check back in. It's 6:17 and I just finished my first survey. And it took me a little longer because the first survey I took, I was getting towards the end. And one of the questions was like, make sure you hit this instead of this. And my brain read it too fast and I accidentally clicked the this instead of this. Anyway, point is, this survey was 35 points and I didn't finish my first one at 6:17. So we're sitting at a whopping 57 cents. This next one is 500 points. We'll see if I even qualify for that. Apparently we're gonna do this together. I did not qualify, but I got 3 points for answering that part of the survey. How many points did I say I got for the first one? And now I'm sitting at 60. So that is kind of a nice thing, like that you get points anyway. It was 35 points. Okay, I'm gonna check back in at 7 to see how we're doing and how many surveys I've completed. It's 7:03. I just completed my 3rd survey and I think I've gone probably through like 20 of them and I've completed 3. And so now we're sitting at 156 points, which is $1.56, which is not great. We're not off to a great start. Ideally, I'd be at like $5 or now. We only have 7 more hours to go. It's 8:44 and I just hit 501 points, which is $1 or $5.01. It has taken me so long to get to this point. 6, 7, 7, 8, 2 hours and 45 minutes. I'm almost 3 hours in and I've only made $5 so far. That is less than minimum wage. Like the last 5 I did, I feel like they were back to back. So that's nice. That was a little boost. At this rate, I'd be happy to hit about $20. That's pretty good. That's $20 I didn't have before, so. Okay, y'all, we're about at our halfway point. It's 10:12. I'm fixing to probably take a lunch break. You know, I've been sitting here for 4 hours so far. We're sitting at about 693 points, which is almost $7, which is not where I exactly wanted to be at the halfway point. I was hoping to be at least at $10, you know, but $10 in 4 hours, I mean, like, that's nothing. I almost wonder if it would be faster to pick up money if you just like went through the surveys and because you get a little bit of points every time you don't qualify for one. So I wonder if you just like sped through them to get your points would be faster. But I'm gonna keep it on. I may take a break, walk around a little bit, stop staring at my screen, and then we'll finish up this challenge.
Mommy.
What? You gotta put one down. Okay, I guessed it already. Oh, see, it just filled up. So that was like a good 8 in a row that I was disqualified for. Like, how is this? How are you? Okay. What is my favorite beverage and what do I like about it? Robert. No, actually, I love a good Sprite. I love a good Sprite because hear me out. It's refreshing. Any form, of Sprite is. How do you spell delectable? Hey Siri, how do you spell delectable?
D E L E C T A B L E.
Period. Thanks, King. Hey, Siri. Thanks, King.
Good morning.
Hello? So really, I feel like it's a good 1 out of 10. 1 out of 7 if you're lucky. 1 out of 5 if you got really good luck, or you're just so sought after. You know what I mean? You are the ideal demographic. Clearly, it's not me because I just got denied 10 in a row. None. Do you think I'm rich? Have you purchased any of the following brands over the last 6 months? Armani, Balenciaga, Burberry, Calvin Klein, Canada Goose, Chanel, Coach, Dior, Gucci. Who do you think I am? We have officially hit the $10 mark. It's 11:34. I have high hopes that we can make it to 20 by the time our shift is over. Okay, I have high hopes. I'm aiming my heights high. What? I'm setting, what? I am aiming my sights high. Point is, I'm feeling pretty good about this right now. Listen, that's $10 I didn't have before. That's a little 10 extra bucks to go into my gas tank. We got this. I am gonna take a quick break though because my dishwasher's done running, so I'm gonna quick unload and reload that. Also, my legs are sore. I've been sitting down since 6 a.m. Okay, anyways. I also would like to share with you that they have a 3-day leaderboard with the members with the most points in my area. I'm currently sitting at 11. Anyway. Bye. Y'all, I have officially hit the 7-hour mark. It is 1 p.m. I cannot believe that I have been sat here for 7 hours doing this. Oh, and do I have a rundown for you when I'm done. You will not believe how much money I've come into. You shan't believe it. Anyways, I still have an hour left. So I think I'm gonna change up my strategy. And instead of, Instead of trying to go for the higher points, Instead of going for the surveys with the highest amount of points, I'm gonna go for the surveys with the least amount of time in hopes that I can boost the amount of points that I'm making in this last hour. So I am seeing ones for 8 minutes, and I would much rather sit here for 8 minutes than I would for 15 or 20. We're switching up strategies, and as soon as it hits 2 p.m., we're gonna debrief this. I just hope you know that I love y'all, because I'm doing this for funsies, just because I could, for content. I mean, and also for a little bit of coin. 15 whole cents. Like 28 minutes. 28 minutes for 15 cents. Where does that make sense? Make that make sense. That's half an hour of work. That's like $10 at my normal job. Ish. Not 15 cents. I'm gonna crash out, y'all. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna crash out. Child, anyway. Okay. That made my bones hurt. I am nearing the end of this little challenge. I have been sitting at this desk for 7 hours and 42 minutes. 7 hours and 42 minutes I have been sitting at this desk. 8 hours of work. What am I getting from this? What am I doing? Is it because I'm not corporate enough? Hold please. Just wait till you see the full fit. There's one thing in the bottom of my shoe. Perfect. Let's go. Hey, how do we get down? Hey Siri, what time is it? Ooh. Hey Siri, what time is it?
It's 2:02 p.m.
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I am done. I can clock out and go home because it has officially been 8 hours. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about this. Let's break it down. So when I started this challenge, I decided that I was going to compare the amount of money you could bring in to working in your normal 8-hour shift at your everyday job, at your 9 to 5. What the comparison was, you know, like how much money could you realistically make in 8 hours? The struggles, the downsides, plus sides. You know, I'm gonna be real honest with you. I just wasted 8 hours of my life. Mind you, would I have been doing anything else anyway? No, probably not. I would have, and instead, I wasted my 8 hours here. Do you want to know how much money I made today? Guess. I just want you to guess. More than you think it was. Not quite that high. Drum roll, please. We made 1,322 points today. What? I know what you're thinking. What? Girl, that's a lot. We made $13.22 today. Now let's talk about this. It took me a good 17 minutes before I even completed my first survey and got rewarded for it. It took me till 6:17 a.m. and that survey was 35 points. By my first hour, I was at 156 points. That's $1.56. I completed 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 27 surveys. And do you want to know, I completed and got rewarded for 27 surveys. And do you want to know purely how many surveys I did today? I did 110 surveys, all ranging in length from 5 minutes to an hour. I spent 8 hours doing this. Now, what have we learned? That surprising, Nothing. We've learned nothing. Aside from the fact that if you are in desperate need of a quick buck or two, this is a completely doable way to $5 quick and easy. And I say quick and easy with like, that was like 4 hours of work. Would it be easier to DoorDash? Yes. Would it be easier to Instacart? Yes. You could literally make more like $13 in your first run and spend like 20 minutes than 8 hours. I'm not mad at this. I'm mad at myself. And you know what? I wasn't gonna do nothing anyway. It was my day off, and hey, now I have $13.22. Don't spend it all in one place. I don't even know what my takeaway should be. But hey, now you know, and you don't have to do it. I did it for you, so you don't waste your time. I just waste mine. What a motto. If you made it this far, thanks for tuning in for yet another video. Thanks for being here. Thanks for sitting with me while I suffered. Girl, I'm done. Girl, bye.